Hey everybody, want to know the best time to post on Facebook for maximum engagement? Well, look no further because in this video, we're going to show you the exact days of the week and times of day that you need to post for maximum virality. Hey there, my name is Will Blesh, and this is a freaky looking kid with like what looks like mascara coming from his eyes, and it's like, that probably got your attention, right? Well, good. Now stop browsing YouTube for just a moment and pay attention. Again, my name is Will Blesh, and I'm the founder of Vertical Content, where we specialize in using content and link building to help brands, publications, and marketers move audiences to take action and to rank higher on Google. And in this video, I'm going to show you something that most people don't know about Facebook, which is the best time to post for maximum engagement. Now, you may be thinking, my content marketing strategy focuses more on just getting stuff written and posted. We don't have the resources to focus on writing, posting, distribution on social media or anywhere else, or link building, or any of the other jazz that can up our game and help us scale. I get it. Too many irons in the fire and not enough in-house marketers on your team can be an immense challenge. Well, what if I told you that by following the simple steps that we're going to cover, your posts can absolutely get even more shares and likes? In just a moment, we'll get to that, but I want to tell you a quick story because there's a high chance that you might be saying to yourself as well that, I've tried it all, I've seen it all, and there can't possibly be anything really new that this guy is going to tell me. But I can pretty much guarantee that what I'm about to lay out here is something that you haven't seen before. Or if you have, its potential hasn't registered. See, I'm going to pull back the curtains on some stuff that goes beyond the best time to post on Facebook to go viral. And one provocative tip in particular will totally shock you. It's my absolute favorite and it's near the end, so keep watching. Now, never mind all the scandals Facebook has gone through over the past few years. The stuff where people over on Reddit are saying things like, they deserve to be broken up, investigated for illegal activities, and the people responsible, they deserve to, be in jail. Or over on LinkedIn, where one executive stated that experiences with the vast expanse of Facebook bureaucracy were some of the most frustrating that I've ever experienced in my entire life. Well, never mind all that because, there's no question that Facebook continues to be one of the most powerful tools in your online marketing arsenal. And that's true whether they're a douche company or not. With over 1.5 billion active users, it's a platform you can't afford to ignore, at least for the time being. And the question is, when is the best time to post on Facebook for maximum impact? Of course, maybe you've had a nightmare experience with Facebook yourself. Lots of people have, as evidenced by the quotes we just quoted. And maybe you've noticed that organic reach on Facebook has taken a nosedive in recent years. As HubSpot mentioned in a relatively recent article, if you've been managing a Facebook business page over the past few years, you've likely noticed a drop in how many of your fans have been viewing and interacting with the organic posts you publish to that page. So you might question whether Facebook is worth it when distributing content, despite how many users it has per month. And the answer is, for now, yeah, it's still worth it. And here's what you should do. See, the best time to post on Facebook in 2022 is when your audience will see it. That's probably pretty much, the same as in 2021 and 2020 and 2019. It's when your audience is going to see it that's the best time to post. The best day to post on Facebook for maximum exposure, according to data, in general, is either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. However, that can differ by industry. So what specific steps should you take? Here's what you need to do. First, you need to identify your target audience. Without knowing your target audience, you could be posting at all the wrong times. As stated previously, the best time to post on Facebook is when your followers will see it. So by identifying and targeting your specific audience, you can better understand when they're most active online. For example, if you're a B2B company trying to reach companies that sell plumbing equipment, you wouldn't want to post during the evening when people are likely winding down for the day. Instead, you would focus on posting during the morning or early afternoon when business owners are more active and they're engaged online. Or say you're an affiliate marketer. In that case, you'd want to understand what your primary demographic, which is usually the younger generations, like best. You know, the research says millennials check their phones something like 150 times a day, so your chances of posting at the wrong time are less than those of the B2B marketer. Okay? Then you need to, pay attention to time zones and posting times. It pays to keep in mind that the time zone you're in might not be the same as the time zone most of your followers are in. For example, if you live in the Eastern time zone and you want to post something at noon, but most of your followers live in Phoenix, Arizona, which is in Mountain Time, your post will it'll actually be going out at 10 a.m. You also need to look at your stats. And as we've noted already, different companies have different findings based on their target audience and industry. However, there are some general trends that can be followed. Buffer reports that the best engagement rates are between 1 to 3 p.m. on Thursdays and Fridays, while Hootsuite found that Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday at noon produces the best results for B2C brands. You also need to use tools and analytics that are at your disposal. You should always check how posts are doing in the analytics section. And you can get an idea of when content you've already posted has done well or poorly, and then you can adjust your strategy accordingly. You should schedule your posts in advance. The truth is that posting to social media accounts can take a considerable amount of time and effort, and using automation tools to take away some of that pressure, it just makes sense. So if you're using a tool like Buffer or Hootsuite, it can help you spread out your content over the course of the day or week at times you've identified as being the best to post on Facebook. And this will help your page stay active and interesting, even when you're not available to post manually. You should also consider running ads on Facebook. One great way to get your content seen by more people is to run ads even when it's not exactly posting in the traditional sense, but it is still leveraging the power of Facebook to get your content seen by more of the people you want seeing it. When you create an ad, you can target specific demographics based on interests, age, gender, and location. And this means that you can get your ad in front of exactly the people who are most likely to be interested in it. You can also use Facebook's powerful targeting tools to create custom audiences, and this allows you to target people who have already shown an interest in your business or product. You can even target customers who have visited your website but haven't made a purchase yet. And you can create ads that get people to click over to your blog where they can be met with in-depth content they wouldn't see through organic reach in, like 1,000 years. But here's what you need to do if you really want to go viral. All right, so that's the ho-hum stuff that you've probably heard before, all the stuff that we just went over. So now for the good stuff that I promised at the beginning. And this is my favorite because if you really want to go viral these days, Facebook needs to be just one channel that you're using. And we wouldn't recommend it as a first, second, or even a third choice. Here's what we do recommend. Search engine optimize your content, because Google is still bigger than Facebook. Learn some copywriting or hire a good writer. Hire a copywriter, a good copywriter. Hire a copywriter or learn copywriting and write kick-ass headlines. Allow comments on your blog. Use lists in the content that you post. Invest in visual elements and design. So have a good graphics designer. Make everything as shareable as possible. Use emotion to your advantage. People don't always, take action, buy something, do whatever it is that you want them to do based on logic. Okay, so use emotion. Most people are emotional beings, and they make snap decisions based on how they feel. So don't be afraid to piss people off or jerk their heartstrings or laugh. Make them feel something. Make your content interactive and make it all personal. Make everything personal. You do those things and you're going to have a higher chance of going viral on Facebook and everywhere else. It's as simple as that. Okay, so if you believe that we missed something in this video, if you feel we missed the mark and you don't agree with something or anything that we've said, leave a comment and let us know your thoughts. Now, look below this video right now. In the description and in the pinned comment, you're going to find a link to head over to Vertical Content. You know, the truth is that many brand executives and publications have seriously bad cases of being pulled in all directions, on top of thinking that they can do everything by themselves in-house 100% of the time. And that's true even when LinkedIn's internal data shows a 63% increase in marketing jobs over the last 6 months, with over 381,000 posted in the last year, with many of those jobs going unfilled. So you guys all end up doing some of this and some of that, and you end up starting to go stir crazy because of all the things that you've got to get done. So if you find that you've got too many irons in the fire and you need help with content, well, we guarantee all our content is written by expert native English-speaking HubSpot certified writers. Many have higher degrees such as GCs, JDs, and PhDs. We also put our money where our mouth is when it comes to link building. We guarantee page 1 Google rankings in 90 days. And if we don't hit the target, you don't pay a penny more until we do. You'll find our service is extremely lean and flexible. You know, you're not paying for anything you don't need. Plus, all content can be ordered straight from our website's a la carte, easy to use content menu. So whether you're a brand, a marketer, or a publication, if that interests you, head over to verticalcontent.net and access content marketing services from a network of creative, professional writers who specialize in your niche.